Hey folks, welcome to another What's in the Box. My name is Jesse and today we are unboxing these two big boxes. It's one game though, it's called Andromeda's Edge. Plays 2 to 4 players, possibly up to 5 if you have the expansion. But we're just going to be looking at the Supernova component upgrade kit and the base game of Andromeda's Edge. So let's start off with the base game. We'll look at this one in a little later. So let's take a look at this box. As I peel off the plastic, I like to tell you about twitch.tv/heartboardgames, where we play games just like this one. It's from Lucky Duck Games and Cardboard Alchemy. This is the retail version. This is not the Kickstarter version. It's important to point that out because I know a lot of people got this as a Kickstarter. All right, let's take a peek. Inside of the box, plain brown, that's fine. Rules of Play, Andromeda's Edge. This is all available online. I've seen it online already. I thought when I opened this, I was like, man, that's a mess of things, but I guess it's enough to get the point across. But yeah, it's a wild way to show that. They were like, oh, I guess instead of actually sorting it out, we'll just make it look like a mess. Game setup on page 4. Oh, I like the little notes at the bottom so I could just see where the end is. You can just kind of flip through it like that, taking your turn. Graphics are large, so should be easy to get through, easier than what I've seen at other places, having just fields of text with no pictures to cut you a break. We're at progress, we're at battle. So we can battle other players, of course. Game end on 25, okay. And then we also have optional rules with special regions. We have 2v2 mode, destiny cards, and that's it for this. We have icon guide on the back. I think that's okay. Sometimes there's how to play, a player aid of some sort, a summary. That could be somewhere else in here. We'll hold out for that. The appendix means, well, there's a lot more to this game. We have all the cards that we need to reference, which is good because sometimes there's one card that you want to know a little bit more about and there's no way to look that up. I'm going through backwards just because this one's an appendix. I don't really need to see how long it takes to read certain things. Like some of it's even thematic. Like this doesn't have to be that big, but they did. Like all this, a bit thematic, but there's some real information tied in there. They have ranks. That's interesting. All right, so we got a lot of cardboard to look at here. We could see using the light, the cuts of these things. We have some ships in here. Cardboard's thick. I will give it that. More of the same. Okay, now we have some art here. Cardboard's still holding up as really thick. That's nice to feel. Yeah, I don't know what any of it means yet. This is something that caught my eye in the previews, is they have these, they're hexes, but they're wide hexes. Makes all the difference. You could also fit more on the board like that, especially if you're just not using all the real estate on it. It's like I can go wider instead of just making them basic hexes. It feels different. And I like that they're staying thick. That's good. We got a lot to look at, so I'm going to be kind of brief here. We have things with text here, in case you wanted an example of what one of those looks like. Keep in mind, this is the retail, so if you're doing this, if you're watching this for a comparison to your Kickstarter copy, let me know in the comments. We have this piece here, has cuts in it. It's already cut out. I mean, this, I can't go on about that. I mean, the thickness is so good. Like, yeah, I could bend it if I really wanted to, but it takes a bit of effort. We have, this is the player guide that I was looking for. Probably have all 4 of those in here. Everything you could want to know as a player. These are probably player sheets to go in front of you of some sort. Yep, it'll all make sense when I read all those rules. Here's the board. We're going to look at that in a second. Lots of bags. We have the little square cards up here, along with some little circles. These circles as well, wooden ones. I'm going to be very curious to see what that other box upgrades, because here we have some plastic. That's perfectly fine. Nothing crazy. The colors make it seem cheaper than it is, but the sculpt itself seems all right to me. The ships, they kind of look like the ships from Last Light a little bit, but that's just spaceships being spaceships. And then we have these almost Lego-like pieces. Yeah, cube with a cylinder on it. Standees. Dice. Standard dice, non-standard colors though. Big see-through pieces here. And then we have another deck. We're going to look through these in a second. We have all of these. This is probably worth opening. Because this is where we get to see the art a bit more. Really cool art. I've gone on about AI in this in these unboxings before. I'm not getting that vibe, but I don't know. Space would be the easiest place to kind of, try it out. Cool. All right. And we got the back of the box here. We have more decks. We got a lot of cards to look at. I like to look at underneath, but in this case, it's pretty well in there, and it's a new game. I'm not concerned about mold in this situation. I think they got that shipped out ASAP. We have lots of little square cards, which is not something you see a lot of. Must be a reason for that. They have the outside telling you that's so if you accidentally get two of the same, you can get your replacement easily. These are all filmed live, by the way, uncut, except for that one cut you saw earlier, of course, and that was a camera issue. But technically, I guess this one wasn't live. I'm wondering this is so much in this box, but I know that other box is just basically what they call a big box in most cases. But I'm still very curious about what components would they replace. I'm guessing the cardboard, or some of the cardboard pieces. So let's look at these. Some simple stuff. I'm just going to breeze through them. You don't need to see the details of every single thing. You're not trying to make your own copy of it, right? It happens, though. Some people will look at these unboxings and try to make their own copy. I won't say who sent this message to me, but someone's actually reached out to me and said, "Hey, can you take photos of all of these cards?" I don't think the publisher would like that. Not for this game, but a different game. All right, all those. Let's flip it. Some missions here, or in-game stuff. Such a mystery when I first get a game. I'm into the graphic design. I think it's easy to read. There must be a lot going on the table, though, because keeping all the cards really small. Except for these. This is where they get to show off some art. You could not AI the positions. I mean, you could. It just would take so long. There it is. Cool. All right. The board. That's what we want to look at. We're probably going to need the full table for this. Because we're just going to lay it on top of everything else. Oh. All right. I could already see myself looking for a neoprene upgrade for this. Because you're putting down all these hexes. You know, you want the slide and everything. You got all these. I think I might be able to do it this way. All right. Cool backdrop. Good point track on the outside. Here's where those square cards come into play, so that makes sense. Anything on the back? No. Just black on the back. Good stuff. All right, I think it makes sense to cut to me unboxing the other one. So here we go. And this is Andromeda's Edge Supernova Component Upgrade Kit. Let's take a look at what's in this box. As I peel off the plastic, let me tell you about twitch.tv. Wait, I already did that already. Why don't you hit that subscribe button for me here? That'll help us out. And it'll help you out by giving you more information about some cool board games, like unboxings and some top 10 material. There we go. This box is ginormous. I really like the way this one looks over the other one. The other one's fine, but I like the black hole. Here we go. This is gonna look nice on the shelf. What am I gonna do with the other box? Because I think it all goes in here. All right, this is a monster. I need to zoom out a bit. Oh, I'm seeing some art. Okay, we have something on the inside now. Welcome to the deluxe dimension. I was just taking in the fumes for a second. Ooh. Oh, okay. Kind of slides in there. Oh, this is going to sum it up for me. That's nice. All right. Let's take a look at this. Welcome to the deluxe dimension. Your Andromeda's Edge has gone supernova. You heard that resources at the edge were scarce, but you didn't imagine how special these rare commodities might be until now. Okay. Oh, here we go. It goes into details about what's what. Those standees, miniatures. Resource tokens, better. Game trays, here. Raiders standees become miniatures. All shown here. And build the precursor tech module trays. So I have some work to do. Oh, I got to put some stickers down. Before your first game, prepare the module trays with stickers. Yep. Here we go. How to store the galaxy. Even goes into details. And it had that tray in there just for me to keep it at the top. The player trays. The satellite. There we go. For anyone curious, like, I know this game is coming out, like the standard and the deluxe version. You're watching this because just to see if it's worth it, right? Let me know if you're in that boat and how you feel about deluxe games in general, because you don't need them. You can still play the game. But whoa. All right. We're going to look at these. What? This is kind of nuts. I mean, that's cool. You don't really even have to paint these. But, you know, you might be into painting these. What the heck? Oh, and his they look like little bees. Little bugs, bugfish. It was in there that way. That's going to be the hardest challenge, is figuring out how the heck I have it. I wasn't paying attention. There we go. These are outrageous looking. It's going to look great on the table. My early vote, it seems to be worth it if you really like table presents. Because nothing like this was in that other box. It's got some weight. Not crazy. I've had heavier. But it's not bad. I don't feel like it's going to break on me. Like I could put some stress on these. It's not going to go. Wow. All right, what is this? Oh, standees, but they're cooler looking. And, oh, lift rods, basically, to make it so they're not just sitting so low. Now, they went ahead and made it gold for you. But I guess you can actually, you could paint some of these if they're depicted in art somewhere else. I really need to pay attention how I pick these up, because I'll forget. This looks like a big version of the other ones, but it has nice details in there. This feels like it should be heavier, but it's not. We got this big thing, whatever that is. Looks like a tree ornament. There's no way I would remember how to put this back. It's too random. Oh boy. That's pretty good. I like this. I like when they mix in the clear plastic. Reminds me of the Protoss. If you don't know what that is, that's fine. You don't have to. Oh, wow. That's neat. It's a brain. Brain snake. It has the hole there, so you can elevate it, let it sit there. Cool deal. That's just the first thing. We got a lot of box to go through. It's going to be a while. And this is very sturdy. I've complained about game trays before, but this feels like a new game trays, because that is thick. Now the base feels the same, but that top is pretty darn good. All right, I'll try to be a little quicker. That was worth slowing down for. As I say that, I can't even open the thing. There we go. This left one's just a little tight. All right. These are some more components that have been replaced. Fortunately, a lot of duplicates here. Very paintable, because I know these had a lot of color to them. Very nice. Has that little stand in there. I haven't played the game, but I imagine that's for something. Maybe nothing. I know a piece goes in there because it was in the art. All right, that one went a little quicker. There we go. So we have now empty things. We'll take a look at one of these. Oh, wait. There it is. It's kind of summarized in the printout they had. But each player is going to get one of those. I have a 3D printer, but I guess there's really no need for it whenever they do all this work for you. Little trays. More colors for the players. And one I don't have. It's going to be an expansion. All right. For more of the base game, which I'll be integrating over. And then finally, we have some trays on the side. Why are they turn the side like this. I'm going to have to reference that printout to see how they want to do this. Yeah, they're just kind of open, so I don't know where the tops are or if they need them. Strange. It'll all make sense. All right, we have a little, is it metal? Of course not, it's plastic. But they're made to look like little metal cubes. We have the glass of some sort. Little shards. Might be a little blurry because I am about a foot off the table when I'm normally focused on the table. So sorry about that. Just push it aside. Okay. Oh, the coins. They are metal. Very shiny. This feels hyper sci-fi. And then just like coal with a flat top, flat bottom. I guess so it sits upright. We got those, and now let's finish it off with some stickers. And some round, marbly looking pieces. Marbled as in the texture. Big green cubes. And we have the big base bottom. Perfect for putting the X pieces in, circle, all of that stuff. But that's everything from Andromeda's Edge, both the retail version and the Supernova, which was also purchased via retail. Hope you subscribe, and until then, the box is closed.